All right, man. So I had to come outside real quick because you know what I'm saying a lot of talk, man. So I'm just trying to find out what's really good. I mean, I wasn't going to touch the topic, but me and my man was at Buffalo Wild Wings and we were talking about a whole bunch of stuff and it just came up and we talked about it a little bit briefly. You know what I'm saying? We had a little fun with it, but at the end of the day, you know, it was a lot of stuff in it that we recorded that I'm seeing a lot of people saying in the comments, you know what I'm saying? And so I just feel like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When did Jay-Z become, you know, Jesus Christ for all black people? Why the fuck is everybody jumping on a bandwagon and just motherfucking, you know, throwing this man under the bus like he not one of the, you know, I don't want to say one of the biggest rappers of all time, but the nigga is making so much motherfucking money and he got so much motherfucking influence out here. Why are we just throwing him under the bus like that? And I mean, I had a conversation with another dude because he was talking about Eric Reed. And I just want to talk briefly about Eric Reed myself because me and my man on Facebook just had another conversation in a post and he made a valid point. He was like, why is it that Eric Reed got something to say about what Jay-Z doing, but yet he took his settlement money from the NFL. He got a contract with the Carolina Panthers, but yet he in the background talking about Jay-Z, this, that, and the third. But if you so mad about Jay-Z working with the people that's employing you and you saying that they racist, why the fuck you ain't quit your job yet? I mean, it make perfect sense, you know what I'm saying? But I keep seeing all these posts, all these memes, and I'm just like, damn, y'all, for real? For real? And it's just like, you know, it's just little stuff like this that just lets me know that people are way more fucked up than I think they are, and they automatically take an entertainment person or somebody that's not in their family or their friends and just use all that hate to attack that person. That shit crazy, man. We have no idea what Jay-Z has plans for, and I feel like even still at the end of the day, if he's a black man in the room with the minority owners, which are all white, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing, Joe, but we still don't know what's really going on. We don't know what the end all be all is going to be. You know what I'm saying? The partnership just started. The season has not even started yet. The season has not started yet, but the ridicule is already on 1,000. I'm starting to see memes with Ku Klux Klan people and Kaepernick kneeling and Jay-Z running with the money back. I'm like, come on, y'all. We don't even know what the plan is. I mean, and this man, I'm not going to say, you know, he's the smartest, but I've seen some of his moves, and a lot of his moves that he do are strategic. I mean, that move that he did with Tidal, that was strategic, man. It's a lot of people that left Apple and iTunes and went to Tidal because they felt as though it was Jay-Z, the product was a little bit better, and people switched over. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's just like, you know, people say they don't like McDonald's, they don't like Wendy's, they don't eat Burger King, but guess what? All them companies still in business, right? It's a lot of people that say they don't want to watch football no more. NFL ain't losing no money. They got their new contract deal for their TV, they renewed their contract with Nike. They not missing no money. So whether you watch or you don't watch, they not hurting. We got to find a different way to go at these peoples now. And I feel like having Jay-Z in the room is somewhat of a way to figure out how we get inside to change that shit. But yeah, we on the outside looking in, don't know the full details, and just going. Memes, he a sellout, this, that, and the third. I'm like, damn, for real, young? Like, that man don't speak for me. That man don't do nothing for my household. That man ain't got nothing. You know, ain't sending me no checks, ain't helping me out at all. So why the fuck am I gonna turn around and throw this man under the bus like that when I don't even know the full details of what the partnership entails? Like, that shit is crazy to me. And I feel like at the end of the day, you know, we black, but when the fuck do we, you know, we want people to stand ground and stand for something, but when the fuck do we get somebody else's back that's doing something good? Is that the same crab in the barrel mentality we gonna have with each other? I mean, here it is. This man already got bread. This man already got bread. He can care fucking less what y'all talking about on some real shit. And I didn't get a chance to say this last night on the show, but on some real shit, Jay-Z has already thought about all of this shit that's going on, and he don't give a fuck. Because he got a plan. Whatever it is, he got a plan, and he not tripping. He not tripping on what y'all talking about, man. I mean, on some real shit. For real. And I feel like at the end of the day, if he gonna be in the room with all these white people, and even if he's about to be a majority owner, he's a minority. He about to be in the room and about to be having a voice in this all-white man's club that's been going on for years. We should be happy that he at the fucking table with the commissioner. Are y'all serious? Come on, man. I can't believe that we doing this shit, man. I mean, on some real shit, I had to come all the way outside my office because y'all know I got some haters in my office where I can't even go live in my motherfucking office no more, but that's fine. But I'm still gonna let my voice be heard, so I'm outside under a tree in some shade before I go grab me something to eat real quick. And I was just like, let me just come on here real quick, because I'm not saying that it's bothering me, because it's not. Because like I said on my episode last night, the man don't do nothing for me on my house. He don't make me, change what I do at all. But I feel like at the end of the day, that's been an all-white boys club for so many motherfucking years. I mean, they even told Diddy to kick rocks. I remember when Diddy was trying to buy the Carolina Panthers, they told Diddy to kick rocks. Nigga, we ain't fucking with you. But they gave it to a white boy, right? So this has been an all-white boys club for so long. And just to have Jay-Z in the room and just having these motherfuckers listen, it don't mean that it's going to change a whole lot. We don't know. But just the fact that he's in the room and he's with the commissioner and the commissioner is listening and they trying to do something, that means change is coming. That shit don't happen overnight. And I feel like if the change is coming, why the fuck ain't we waiting? Why the fuck ain't we, just supporting on the outside like, damn, okay, Slim in the room, let's see what happens. Versus, oh, he a sellout, he a coon. How the fuck he a sellout and a coon? I'm trying to figure this out. How the fuck is Jay-Z a sellout or a coon? And I remember somebody posted on Twitter, well, Jay-Z ain't been kneeling. Jay-Z ain't no motherfucking football player. What the fuck he gonna kneel for? He ain't no football player. Kaepernick was a football player who knelt so people can see why the fuck he was protesting. He ain't no motherfucker. Jay-Z not a football player. He a businessman. Like my man said last night on the podcast, I'm a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z is a straight business. NFL, that's a business. I mean, they trying to change a lot of shit with those helmets, and that shit wouldn't have happened until that motherfucking movie came out with Will Smith. If that movie wouldn't have came out, they wouldn't have been thinking about changing no helmets. And all them motherfuckers who had concussions and been fucked up for all these years, what the fuck they doing with them? It's family still bleeding, trying to get money from the NFL. From that shit, right? And so the NFL is not this big thing where, they gonna be on everybody's side, where they on, where they in business to make social injustice better. That's not they are a business to make money. I mean, granted, they trying to do some things, the players within themselves, going outside, doing stuff for the community. And since the players work for the NFL, that looks good for the NFL, and that's fine. But why the fuck we automatically throwing Jay under the bus like this? For real. I mean, guess what? He probably didn't have all the capital candy, but they still told that nigga to kick rocks. I'm pretty sure Puffy could have got on the phone and called a couple of motherfuckers that got as much money as he do. LL Cool J, Ice Cube. I would say Oprah, but I don't know if Oprah watch sports. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if they kick Diddy out for whatever reason, and Jay-Z is in the fucking building, why we not giving him a chance? Why we not saying what the fuck is going on? Why we just automatically going straight live on this man, Joe? I don't understand. Master P, exactly. I just don't understand, y'all. I know sometimes I don't talk on a lot of shit, and I don't, because I feel like if I don't feel it, they don't need me saying nothing. But this shit here, this shit done got out. It's too far, y'all. It's too far, man. It's too far. I mean, we got so much shit going on in the world we gotta motherfucking stand for something and have a motherfucker's back if he doing something that's good. And I feel like at the end of the fucking day, if Jay-Z is in the fucking room with all these motherfucking white boys, that's a good fucking thing, man. That's not no sellout shit, man. I mean, who's the real sellout? Motherfucking Eric Reed is still in the league. He just got a contract with the Carolina Panthers. If he don't like the way the NFL is treating blacks, why the fuck he ain't quit his job yet? Why the fuck he ain't say, fuck this job, I'm out? I don't understand. And he the main one on Twitter going at Jay-Z, and now I'm hearing that Kaepernick job like went at Jay-Z or whatever. And I mean, I did hear Stephen A. Smith mention that Jay-Z said that he called Colin Kaepernick and told him what he was getting ready to do before he did it. And now it's coming out that the girlfriend is saying he never talked to Colin, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, guess what? Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who cares? All right? Who gives a fuck? If Jay didn't call that man, they grown men out here. And I understand that, you know, if Jay-Z said he was standing with Cap, a phone call or a text or whatever might be, you know, considerate, but it ain't mandatory. Jay-Z ain't got to call nobody and tell nobody what the fuck he get ready to do. I mean, come on, man. How many of you motherfuckers call your mother or your cousin or somebody before you do something? Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. I just can't believe this shit today, y'all. I can't. And I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. I just feel like I cannot believe this shit, man. I cannot believe y'all actually online going the way y'all going on this, man. And this can possibly be a great thing. I mean, I just said last night that I don't even think Colin Kaepernick should come back to the league. I don't even think he gonna make it. I mean, he been out the league 3 years. I was looking at this documentary and I was listening to Brian Banks and I was listening to Brian Banks' story. And so to me, I felt like Brian Banks had been out the league for a while, you know, out the league, whether he was in shape or whatever. And so I think he got signed with the Falcons, and they cut him because he ain't make the team, right? But then Roger Goodell was like, look, we like your story, we like what you doing, we want to bring you upstairs and have you work for the NFL. Is he a sellout? Is Brian Banks a sellout? Come on, y'all. Come on, man. Like, really? No, I didn't say that. You're not listening to what I said, Kim. I didn't say that he wasn't a man. What I said was, if in fact Jay-Z did not call Colin Kaepernick about this deal, what the fuck difference does it make? What the fuck difference does it make? Colin Kaepernick is his own man. Jay-Z is his own man. Yes, Colin Kaepernick put an eye on, you know, what was going on, and that's fine. And Jay-Z was like, okay, I'm down with that. I followed up. But why the fuck Jay-Z got to call Colin Kaepernick to tell him what the fuck he get ready to do with the NFL? He don't have to do that. So, I mean, I don't know why I don't know why somebody said that Jay-Z said he called Colin Kaepernick regardless. That all I'm saying is, regardless if he called him or not, it ain't like he was opposed to. So what the fuck? I'm not a professional athlete. But guess what, though, Kim? If I go on my motherfucking job right now, because I've done it before. Matter of fact, I'm glad you said that. Matter of fact, I just recently had a job, right? I just recently had a job where I was a manager, right? Matter of fact, I was the manager for the whole night shift, right? And this white motherfucker that I was working with, he was number one, I was number two. This motherfucker was walking around and cracking fried chicken jokes and cracking watermelon jokes and talk about how when he go out of town, he had black bitches on his lap and all that shit. I pulled a nigga to the side of his office and told the nigga off the break, listen, Slim, you work with all black people here, dog. You cannot be in here talking like this. That's reckless. So before I go to HR, before I go to corporate, I'm coming to you, man to man. Watch your tone and be easy. The nigga didn't watch his tone. The nigga wasn't easy. I went to HR. I went to corporate. Corporate felt like they talked to him and they ain't really do nothing. The nigga was still talking that bullshit. I quit. I quit that motherfucking job. And the job that I was working at, I was making way more money than I was making there than I am where I'm at now. So, sweetheart, yes, I am not an athlete, but I don't stand for anything. I don't stand for anything. I never have and I never will. Never, ever. So yes, I am not a professional athlete, but I feel like if Eric Reed got all his motherfucking mouth about how the fuck the NFL is treating people, why the fuck he ain't quit his job yet? That's what I want to know. I don't got to be an athlete to speak my opinion about it. I ain't got to be no athlete. Woo! Man, I swear, man. I swear, man. All I can say is, man, everybody is entitled to their opinion. I ain't ever mad about anybody voicing their opinion on my platform. You are always welcome to voice your opinion. I love the fact that you guys come on here and give me the type of energy that you give me, because it allows me to understand one thing, that my voice is being heard and I need to continue to let it be heard. And I also need to continue to share and listen to you guys' perspective, because I'm not saying that y'all wrong in any way for feeling how you feel. But when I'm just saying, damn, this is a black man trying to switch it up and do something different, and we automatically throwing the man under the motherfucking bus off the break, and we don't even know all of the details of the partnership? God damn. But we do know Eric Reed is one of the main people on Twitter, on Instagram, running his motherfucking mouth about Jay-Z. But he the one that's in the NFL right now with a contract with the NFL, with the people that he says oppressing black people, but he ain't quit his job yet. But talking about Jay-Z, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, man. I mean, I can't read all of the motherfucking all the motherfucking that's what I'm saying, T. Cap got paid, Reed got paid. You know, I mean, honestly, I thought that $10 million for a settlement was some bullshit, but they took it. So what the fuck are we talking about? I mean, for real, young, what are we talking about? I don't see nobody else in they motherfucking neighborhoods or on their platform talking about social injustice, bringing attention to anything. But soon as Jay-Z in the motherfucking room with the NFL, everybody got something to motherfucking say. Come on, man. We need to stop with the bullshit, man. We need to stop with the bullshit, for real. We need to stop with the bullshit. Cap got paid. Eric Reed got paid. Cap got blackballed. He not in the league. Eric Reed in the league. Still kneeling. Kenny Stills, I saw his little interview. He's still kneeling, and that's cool. But I feel like at the end of the day, why you throwing Jay-Z under the bus? Because he want to be minority owner of a team? What's wrong with that? It ain't no black owners in the league. What's wrong with having a black owner in the league finally? What's wrong with that? Come on, man. Man, I swear, man. I swear, man, a professional athlete doesn't have very many avenues to make an income but professional leagues. Dude, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that, Kim. I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that at all, because if you're a professional athlete, right, and you got a couple dollars, right, you can go out here and buy you one of these sports complexes and start your own year-round volleyball tournament, baseball tournament, hockey tournament. Me and my man Hood talked about this shit about 2 years ago. So I don't believe that. If you got a couple dollars saved up, and that's why I say again, Marshawn Lynch is one of the motherfucking athletes that all these niggas need to be watching, because Marshawn Lynch got all his motherfucking money. All of it. All his money. So I feel like at the end of the day, you know, if you don't like something, you have to change your atmosphere. If I didn't like my last job, I wasn't okay with my last supervisor talking that bullshit, guess what? I went to the powers that be. They didn't do shit about it. I rolled. And when I rolled, everybody else started leaving. I started getting texts, man. I left last week, Kevin. Oh, yeah, man, I left week after that, man. Your man Gary's still in there talking that bullshit. Come on, man. We got to stand for something, but we can't just automatically throw the man under the bus when we don't even really know what's good. Come on. So when you say a professional athlete don't have a whole lot of avenues, that's bullshit. Because professional athletes got way more networking ability than we do. Regular people, come on. Come on, man. I don't believe that at all. But again, we can always agree to disagree respectfully. I love you, Kim. There's no love laws. You know, we always talk So it ain't no love lost. But I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, it's always extra ways to make money. And I feel like a lot of these athletes get stuck on just making money with the NFL and not looking at if they get hurt or looking at the future. The NFL is not the future. It's a fucking job like all of us got jobs. We got pensions, 401ks. It's the same thing. It's the same shit. You gotta be prepared for that next thing, man. Regardless what it is. Like right now, it's taking me a long time, you know, and I've been patient. It's been taking me a long time, but I got some stuff that I'm working on that's taking me a long time. Why? Because you gotta get your credit right. You gotta get the right information. You gotta do your research. You gotta make sure you file the right shit. Come on, man. It takes time. So I mean, at 41 years old, do I think that it's over for me? Hell no. Do I get discouraged sometimes? Hell yeah. But am I gonna keep pushing? Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what I'm talking about. Jay is trying to keep it pushing in a whole different direction, man. And if that direction is in the NFL, and if he gonna make some changes and make the NFL a little bit browner, why not, man? Why not? Why not? Absolutely. Love you too, baby. It's nothing. I mean, that's why I say it's always good to get that dialogue, because people be like, oh, y'all arguing. Nigga, I ain't arguing. She speaking her mind. I'm speaking mine. That's it. If I saw her in the street, nigga, we at the bar, let's get a drink. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. But I just feel like, man, we need to pump our brakes on this J shit, man, for real, because it's getting outrageous, man. For real, man. It's getting outrageous. For real, I have not seen half of you motherfuckers commenting on motherfucking R. Kelly when the R. Kelly shit happened, but this some positive shit. And y'all dogging Jay-Z? Come on, man. I ain't seen half of y'all motherfuckers talking about the R. Kelly shit, or when Trump just recently said that it was okay for Cap to be in the league after he started the bullshit. But now Jay-Z in the room with the white boys and y'all throwing the nigga under the bus? Come on, y'all. Y'all need to stop it, man. Y'all need to stop it, man. And I mean, guess what? I'm not a real big Jay-Z fan. Trust me, after Reasonable Doubt and the Blueprint, I kind of was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Reasonable Doubt was my shit. I learned a lot from Reasonable Doubt. When he came out with the Blueprint, I was at Delaware State. I had an all-white Cadillac, 1977. I used to bump that thing up and down the New Jersey Turnpike. You feel me? So, I mean, I'm not a big Jay-Z fan, but I like what he doing in his own lane, Slim. Him and his wife are doing some major shit. Sometimes do I feel like when they do these concerts and they motherfucking tickets cost so much money, but they saying that they want to support the black community, hey, that's a whole different story. Motherfucking FedEx was sold the fuck out. FedEx Field was sold the fuck out, man. And somebody told me, I think they was in the 100 section, how much they ticket was. I just shook my head. I said, hey, you paid that shit? Wow. And so when you start talking about certain things about people, yeah, do I agree with everything that everybody do? Nah, I don't. But do I feel like this can possibly be a good thing? Absolutely. Do I know for sure? No, I don't. But am I going to be willing to wait and see what happens? I am. Just like in my own life, I'm willing to wait, be patient, and see what happens, man. That's it. That's it and that's all, man. I'm trying to tell you. In my lifetime, yeah, it was all right. But see, you a fan, though. So it's different for you because you a real fan, Kim. So you going to put out the shit that you like. I mean, in my lifetime was all right. But I'm just telling you, for me, Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint. That's it. That's it. I might do a couple little songs off a couple different albums that he got. But those are the two albums that stick out for me. Just for me in general. But again, y'all, we need to pump our motherfucking brakes and be easy, man, and stop, getting on our own kind the way we do, man. I mean, it's enough bullshit going on all across this motherfucking country with our motherfucking skin color, man. Come on, man. If we got a motherfucker that's in there he gonna put motherfuckers on. He already been putting motherfuckers on. I mean, prime example. I wasn't really no big fan of LeBron James. But guess what? I got a lot of respect for LeBron James now. Do I agree with everything that he do? No. But I respect him. Why? Because he doing good for the community, man. Right in his hometown, man. Come on, man. And so if Jay-Z decides to be a minority owner for a team, that puts a brown face in the fucking building with all these white boys, man. That changes the dynamic for everything, regardless of what the fuck happens. Regardless. See what I'm saying? So right there, I mean, it just lets me know that y'all are paying attention. But I feel like don't jump on the bandwagon just because it's cute to put a post up and just be like, oh, he said, she said. Fuck that. Do your research. Find out what's really good. I mean, I got bits and pieces from a person. I know somebody who knows somebody that work at ESPN, and they be sending me little snippets of stuff, and I'm reading some of the partnership between Rock Nation and the NFL, and for what I'm saying so far, it's not bad. It's not bad, but you gotta Google and research your shit before you just throw up a meme and jump on the bandwagon, man. That's all I'm saying. Don't jump on the bandwagon. I mean, Kim, I got total respect for you because you telling me you a straight fan, right? We ain't gonna have no argument. But I feel like everybody else that's just like, fuck Jay-Z, he a sellout, this, that, and the third. Come on, man. Come on, Joe. Jay-Z don't move my household. He don't move my mind. He don't move nothing. But at the end of the day, am I okay with him being in the room? Absolutely. I'm absolutely okay with him being in the room, Joe. I'm absolutely okay with Jay-Z being in the room and making change with the NFL. I am. I'm absolutely okay with that. And I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to be quick to rush. I'm not going to be quick to rush judgment on them or none of that. None of that. None of that. So it's my lunchtime. I don't want to waste my whole lunch break here wrapping y'all up. I just figured like I'd come on here real fast and just tell y'all what's on my mind like I always do, man. Like I always tell y'all, I appreciate the comments. I always appreciate y'all coming through and talking to a brother, giving me some energy, Kim. I really appreciate you today, baby girl, because you gave me a whole bunch of energy. Hey, Keon, that's what it is, Slim. You know how I get down, dog. I don't bite my tongue and I mix it up with anybody. It is what it is. If you don't like my opinion, hey, come on my show. Let's do it. Hey, listen, last night's show, if y'all check it out, man, I just did episode 65 live at Buffalo Wild Wings. I talked a little bit about the Colin Kaepernick, Rock Nation and NFL. We talked about, being more loving on our black women for like a hot second, but the show was basically about Jay-Z and, what we kind of thought about the whole situation. So if y'all want to, check it out, anchor.com/the6thman, or you could just slide to my post on Real Talk with the 6thman. I posted it this morning around 9:30, so it's on my page here, and it's on my Real Talk with the 6thman page as well. Y'all can listen to it. Tell me what you think. You can also leave You can also leave voice recorded messages when you listen to the podcast. So that way, if you want to leave a message, and if I think it's good enough to leave, I can always add it and edit it and put it right into the show so people can hear that you listen. And that way you can, I think it give you like 2 or 3 minutes to say something. So if you got something you want to say, leave me a message. If I like it, I'll put it up. If not, hit me in the inbox and I'll meet you. Everybody know I got a bag. It got all my equipment in it, microphone, notepad. I always got my laptop with me so I can do my research if you're talking to bullshit. And I'm ready to go whenever. So if you want to holler at me, let me know. Hey, it was off the humble. Hey, Black, it was off the humble. I was leaving work. My man that I used to work with at Pella called me, was like, what you doing? I was like, shit, I'm about to leave work. He like, B-dubs? I was like, bet, let's do it. And we went to B-dubs and just, it just happened, Slim. You know how I go, dog. So, again, man, appreciate y'all for coming through as always, man. It's always love. It ain't never no hate with me, Slim. I mean, I've been out here too long to be walking around and hating on somebody because they don't agree with what I agree with. Because at the end of the day, if we all agree with everything, we wouldn't get along anyway. We just look like sheep out this motherfucker. So we gotta disagree at some point, but we gotta do it respectfully. That's the main ingredient that sometimes we miss. We can disagree, we can agree to disagree, but we gotta do it respectfully, man. 6th man, I'm out. Be better than you were yesterday. And stop hating on my man Jay, man. For real, y'all need to stop it, man. Y'all be easy.